Y'all, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I could not wait till 2:15. We're going to go ahead and get this over with. I got so much to do today. Thank you, Marine Corps Marathon, by the way, for all of this. So Semper Fi, in case you're wondering, it means always faithful. It's the creed of the Marine Corps. And I've never once wondered what it was exactly that they were faithful to until today. Now, this ain't the fault of the Marine Corps. This is about the Marine Corps Marathon. But I would assume that those people had some connection to the Marines. So I have to wonder. For the past 3 weeks, I've been on the streets trying to make this nation live up to the tenets of its creed, the ideals of freedom and equality in the eyes of the law that I was raised to believe in. Oddly enough, this too is why I founded the Fitness Protection Program. Running, both the hobby as well as the sport, has come to be defined by racing as well as a pace-based hierarchy that does not serve to inspire as much as it robs people of their achievements. We let our identities as runners and as people be defined by the number on a clock on a given day, on an arbitrary day, on a day that says nothing about us other than how tenacious we are to be there. We go through entire training cycles terrified that we'll be no better than our worst day, that we don't deserve to be here, that we aren't good enough, that we haven't done enough, that no matter what we have done, it will not count. It will not be worthy. All of which runs counter to the spirit of the marathon. Remember, finishing is winning. That's supposed to be the point. Well, we've said from the beginning that we at Fitness Protection are never going to segregate on the basis of pace, ever. We wanted to put the back of the pack front and center because we know that 6 is greater than 4. So 6 hours of work must be harder and more, and therefore more valuable than 4 hours of work, and therefore must be treated as such. We went out of our way to ensure that the entire structure of our company did not prize speed over effort or pace over anything. I teach people to use running as a form of self-care, a guided meditation, if you will. Clearly, meditation is something I need a little bit more of these days. To create the sort of thing that's going to create a base of fitness, to protect your health for life using the same basic techniques the cardiologist taught my dad way back in 1983. We even started a sponsored athlete program to seek out people whose participation in the sport is frequently challenged. You're going to find all three both on our page if you click under team, and you'll also find them at the back of the pack of each race that they run. That's intentional. They are sponsored. They count. We put our money where our mouth is. We believe in it that much, which Marine Corps did too. In a year when we've heard firsthand from athletes in multiple disciplines that frequently the things that they do in pursuit of performance are anything but healthy, that all of it needs to be watched and monitored closely for the safety of everyone involved. It is incredibly disappointing that Marine Corps Marathon has chosen to implement a 12-minute time cutoff, leaving a large chunk of participants who registered for the People's Marathon expecting a 14-minute cutoff that relaxes after they beat the bridge behind. There are all kinds of ways to thin the field out, y'all. All kinds. I'm a numbers person. That guy is too. We could have made you some suggestions. There are ways to do it that would not have made people who feel unwelcome, who already manage imposter syndrome, who already think they don't belong, like you don't want them there, like they're less valuable. Way to go. You just made more work for me to do. 6 hours is longer than 4 hours. 8 hours is longer than that. Those marathoners are not less worthy. How dare you treat them as such? They are tenacious AF, and that is why we named our marathon plans after them. That is why I don't charge for my marathon training plans. I don't want the focus to be on that day. I want it to be on what you do every day. Especially those of you who show up against incredible odds like Ahmaud Arbery tried to do the last day of his life. These are the people who inspire me, who carry the fighting spirit that the marathon was supposed to represent, the people who we should never want to be leaving behind, the people we should not want to exclude. For people of color who take risks that some of us are never going to know, much less understand, each and every time they walk out their door, this is a totally unnecessary slap in the face. So I tell you that to tell you this. If you know anyone who is left out by this nonsense, who is sitting there not feeling good about the fact they just got eliminated from the Marine Corps Marathon, tag them in the comments, make them see this video, tell them to email me personally, mk@fitnessprotection.com. We are going to comp them from now till the end of the year. We're going to keep them going. We're going to keep them motivated. We're going to celebrate everything you do, and we're going to make this experience as special for you as we possibly can. You belong here. You belong in this sport. You count. Your work counts. You are enough. You've always been enough. No matter what happens on one arbitrary day in October, it matters. That just says nothing about you. The fact that you've been doing all the work between now and then absolutely does. And I want you on my team. Every day I get out of bed and ask myself what I can do to make this country a little bit better, and for anyone who wants to be here, and to make this industry better for everyone who wants to be here, in spite of itself, in spite of all the messaging about pace and rank and the hierarchy of who belongs and who does not. I want to give you the experience that you deserve. Please give me the chance to make this sport worthy of you and your efforts starting today. You can join tomorrow's webinar to learn a little bit more about it. But today, shame on you, Marine Corps. Shame on you. You know who funds these events? The people in the back. The only reason that you allow us in the race is because you don't make enough money, people coming out to watch just the elites run. You need us. You need all of us, from second wave all the way to the end of the fourth. They are not less than. Their money ain't less green. And but your logic, it needs a little more work than their fitness does, or whatever nasty justification you came up with for this horrifyingly bad decision. If you got hurt by Marine Corps, come see me. I got a space for you here, and you ain't going to pay me for it in 2020. This year is trash, but it doesn't have to be. We're going to support each other in the safe space that I created to eliminate stuff like this and make it better and worthy of you.